Yeah, a few more screws and places to sure things up. That's obviously for my door. That's what this go-kart is, bits and pieces, but it's gonna be awesome. And you can do it too. Dirty fingers, messy pants, elbow grease, stuff around your house. Build a go-kart. It's just awesome, awesome. All right, I'm gonna paint this up, make it look pretty.
My music.
Found this old speaker. I think it's actually from our old Volvo S60, and it just, you know, we tore it apart because it was already trashed, and it just made the perfect steering wheel. It was like the perfect little size. This fits into the mounts that were on the existing setup. Dude, it's not strong enough, because you got to think, when you're going over bumps or you hit a curb, your weight is in your hands on these things, and then that steering wheel's going to break, and then that's dangerous. So we're reinforcing the heck out of it with a bunch of copper. And after the copper, we'll put some insulating foam tape, and then wrap that all with electrical tape, and it'll look really legit. It'll be super strong. Even have that like tiny little bit of flex to it. So I really don't see it breaking once we get done with this. Part here for the front. It's going to connect to the framework. Some of you might call this ghetto, some of you might call it creative. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it resourceful. Old school putters here. Just cut off the end, flatten down for support, and then the metal pieces can go on top because they're strong and they're lightweight. Who knows, maybe we have a brake pedal, gas pedal. Swapped out the golf clubs. I know it was ridiculous, but hey, make it work, so that's okay. I opted for the shelving corners that were making up the shelving for this sheet metal. So it's strong and it's super light. So far, this is going really good. So I cut a big bucket. It's a big square bucket you can get at Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever for my seats. That worked out pretty awesome. You know, it actually looks like, you know, seats. This is not attached yet. So it's 2 pieces of styrofoam. You just glue it together. Use the 3M spray glue. It's very, very strong. Once it's together, then go ahead and shape the piece so it all looks like one nice piece. Then we can put material over it after that too. And then I'm now putting on these back pieces here. So yeah, it's coming together pretty much, you know, out of all kinds of parts just laying around. So anybody can do it. You can do it. These bolts were pulling this in right here. That just wasn't looking good. Cut some little pieces of tubing. They're gonna go right in between there. If you're worried about the glue on the table, you just scrape it off with the razor blade when it's dry. Ended up cutting a strip here and then spraying some glue, folding the top. I'm going to just wrap that around the inside. Really, nobody's really going to take you seriously with the shelf hanger. I'm going to go ahead and put this over there to cover that. Did a little bit of a more finished look. Linkage lines up to this, so we need to get this off. Pretty stuck, so I'm gonna just heat it up. It's the kind of flame you get with the oxygen. Probably gonna drill some holes straight through there, put some pins in there. I just finished sanding the hood. That's gonna tuck right in there. And again, it is, you know, I know it looks too perfect, even like the little flares there, but it is actually the other side of this bucket. Being very resourceful, you know, get creative, look around, try different things, and you'll be amazed at what you can actually pull off. Majority of this go-kart is not wood. I am doing metal, but that's what is being held together here. Wood there, and this is gonna suck in these two sides pieces here like this. Straighten out, screw it down. It's awesome. Workshop smells good. There she is. That paint's looking good. Getting exciting. Next piece for the axle, it's going in there. That will go in for our wheel. This pin here is going to make sure that this isn't slipping on the wheel. So I ended up making the key little piece in there a lot smaller, which is good. I just need to wrap around that so it doesn't come out. Slides in there. That will actually thread into there, and then also drilling screws into that or something, some pins or something. So yeah. So I want to see if that made any type of connection at all. If not, then just move on to copper wrap. Nails are actually stronger than screws when it comes to what's called shear strength. And that is, if you have a nail or screw going into the side like that, pressure coming down on them like this, a screw is gonna be more brittle. It's gonna snap and break. A nail is gonna bend and give and give and give a little bit, be a lot stronger. And that's why nails are still used in a lot of construction. So anyway, if I can get a nail through here and then kind of bend it around and wrap it again to keep the vibration down as much as possible, that would be ideal. This was a, what do you call it, from a BMX bike. I am putting a screw on this one because I need to tighten in the end. I like this not just because it looks cool and because it's holding everything on underneath it, but I'm probably going to be able to use this for another additional type of brake. Again, safety is absolutely paramount. Screws, everything is glued. Vibration, it's really good strong stuff to that PL. Adjustment to the knee brake, that's something I'm just not gonna do again. You know, I want to make everything that I could, and to stay true to that, that's what I did. But you know, it's taking me a week just to figure out the damn brakes. Gotta make the pedal for the brakes now. Huge learning curve, but that's why I dove into it. I knew I was going to learn a bunch. I'm sure there's a ton of mistakes made. There's more that's, you know, going to be discovered. Cool, so be it. That's why I'm doing it. The clutch that I ordered anyway is the wrong size. And a lot of people are going to be just shaking their heads. Such an idiot. Yeah, I am an idiot with this. And, you know, the first step to being good at something is sucking at it. Well, this isn't about, hey, look at me with my awesome metalworking skills and look at what I can do, you know? No. If I can figure this out, so can you. Everything's on, everything's attached, everything's nice and secure and ready to fall apart. No, just kidding. I needed to raise it up, preferably not wanting to use wood, but whatever. And so to know exactly where to make the holes, I'm actually putting some MDF sawdust on there. Just push it around and then lift the motor straight up. There you go. I just gotta drill that out before the wind blows it away. It is so ghetto. I don't even care because it's all about learning. I'm afraid to start it, but it's ready.